If you want to get fit, if you want to lose some weight, you don't need a Peloton, you don't need a monthly subscription. All you need, folks, is a jump rope. Hi everyone, it's Andy Barrar, Handy Andy from handyandymedia.com, and today I'll be doing a review for Best Buy's blog on the Human Smart Jump Rope. Now, this seems like a fitting review for someone like myself because I learned to jump rope in May of 2020 during the lockdown, and I've been jumping ever since. So it seems like a perfect match made in heaven that I get to review this rope. In this review, we're going to look at the design of the Human Smart Rope. We're going to look at some of the notable features, namely the smart features inside the app to be able to track your workouts. And then I'm going to give you my experiences using it. We're going to look at some footage of me jumping rope. And overall, I'll give my thoughts about what I like and improvements I think they could make. So without further ado, folks, sit back, relax, get your popcorn ready, and cue the intro. So let's begin with the design of the Human Jump Rope. Now, just from looking at it, you can see that you have some narrow handles that are white on each side. It's a very good size. You can comfortably get both hands on it, and they're very, very lightweight. And this is important because jump ropes, smart jump ropes in particular, tend to be heavy because they have to have a battery in it, and you can't have one heavy side and one that's not. So they typically make them both heavy. These ones are incredibly light. In fact, I'd be hard pressed to know that there was any kind of technology inside it just by the weight itself. In terms of the rope itself, it does have a steel rope that has this PVC kind of coating on the front. And this is important because me personally, I use a nylon rope, and I swear to God, every 6 to 8 weeks, I'm breaking it. In fact, the day that I was supposed to do this review, I was using my nylon rope, and it actually broke right before I was about to review this. So talk about a fitting, circumstances for that to happen just before I was going to do this. But because this one is steel, you don't have to worry about it both tangling up and also, breaking. You're going to be able to use this for a long period of time. Now, granted, the one part where the rope hits the ground, the middle part, that eventually will probably wear out the PVC coating, but we're talking a long, long time. Not like these nylon ropes that tend to break quite easily. Now let's talk about my experiences using the rope. What I did is I actually recorded the first time that I was jumping with this just to see that initial experience. And just by looking at this footage that you're watching right now, it looks like that I've been using this rope for a long, long time. I was able to do all the different types of moves, whether it was with like footwork or with crossovers and side swings and what name you. So I was like, this does not happen, okay? For people that jump rope, you don't just pick up a random rope and you're just on full ninja mode. But with these, I was very surprised because it's got a steel rope, and I use a nylon rope, and it had different handles. But I think the reason why is that the handles were so light that I was able to do all of my moves. There was another smart jump rope that I reviewed that had heavy handles, and I just couldn't do it. My arms couldn't get into time. But with these ones, I was able to do all different types of moves. I was able to do double unders consecutively for about 30 seconds. I think the record I beat my personal record of 56 double unders in time of 30 seconds. And like doing doubles unders, if you can do it over 30 seconds, that's impressive because you get really worn out towards the end. Now, if you're someone like me that's using a nylon rope and you go to using the Human Smart Rope, I don't think you're going to have much difficulty getting into the groove with this. Like, I could not believe how fast I was able to just, incorporate this and do all the different types of moves. I was very, very impressed with this rope. The smart features can have improvements, but I'm not really worried about that right now because this is a relatively new product. They're going to have improvements. And the great thing is the overall design is good. The handles are light. It's easy to use. One suggestion I would have is these buttons here on the top. I would put them in the middle, because as I'm jumping rope, I'm hitting that button all the time. So it'd be nice to put it in the middle where you're not going to accidentally hit it while you're jumping. I didn't really use this display very much. It didn't really come in handy for me while I'm jumping. But I do like the fact that the information goes into the app because you can start gamifying your jump rope sessions. You can track it over the course of weeks. You can see your progress. You can even set up different types of modes inside there. So they have a freestyle mode, they have a time mode, and a jump counter mode. So typically for myself, I like to do 2,000 jumps a day. So I could set it up for 2,000 and just start jumping. And once I hit that 2,000 jump mark, it's gonna tell me, and then I can stop. And the reason I do 2,000 jumps is I notice that after that, my feet start to hurt the next day. So around 2,000 I can do without too much injury. And you can track that inside the app. So in terms of the overall feel, I really like these ropes. I could not believe I was able to do all the different types of jump rope moves that I normally do with this rope, from picking it up for the first time, and within not even minutes, within seconds, it was like, oh yeah, like I got into the groove. At one point, I was able to do what's called alternate crossovers. So it's when you do a crossover and then you switch what hand's on top and what hand's on bottom. And I'm gonna put this in slow-mo, but it's a very, very complicated move. By the way, here's a tip for all you jumpers out there. When you do learn the crossover, make sure you learn it both ways, because it just looks really slick once you can do it, especially when you can do it consistently nonstop. And that was one of my first tests to do this with, was the alternate crossover. And I was amazed that I was able to keep going at a fast pace without making a mistake. I could feel the rope and I just kind of got in the groove. And for that is why I really love this rope. I could see myself using this all the time. I'm looking forward to jumping with it because my other rope broke, so this is all I got right now. So I think, the fact that just in one day I got so used to this, I feel like I could become a ninja with it in just a matter of days. So if you are looking to get in shape, you want to lose some weight, maybe you're tired of running or biking, I'm telling you, you want to give jump rope a try. It's a skill. It's going to take time for you to get into the groove. But what I like to do is listen to my favorite music, and I just become like a human metronome. I'm just jumping and I try to jump on time with the beat. And if you're musically inclined, this will suddenly click to you. And once it clicks, trust me, you're going to be as addicted as I am to jumping rope. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this review of the Human Smart Jump Rope. If you did, please smash that like button, leave your comments below, and subscribe to this channel. If you want more information about your boy, hit me up on my website, handyandymedia.com. I also have a YouTube channel where I do a lot of DIY how-to content. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll be a jump rope instructor in the near future. Or maybe I get to partner up with Human because I really do like this jump rope. Once again, my name is Andy Barrar, Handy Andy, signing out. See you again next time. Bye for now.